Welcome back to the channel. That is W.K.R.H 12 Productions. I'm Keith, and hey, sorry it took so long. Had a lot of mounting problems with the camera and stuff, and yeah, and just working on it, getting everything straightened out. And then now that I have it straightened out, let's see if we can go, because we only have like what, 40 minutes, about 40 minutes of time left on my memory card. So let's get started. We are going with the customized and purchased vehicles, responder vehicles, for the month of September of 2025, and we'll get started with this. We will get started with awesome die casting of the ambulance, Red Cross disaster relief ambulance. Not bad at all. Nicely done. There is, and let me tell you a little bit about this thing. If you open it up, there's no interior at all in there. And the glass and on the front and on the sides is all this glass. It's all metal. This is a whole metal casting with a plastic bottom. Nicely done. So all we did, we purchased it, left it like this, but we also did some detailed work around the lights, and around the lights and stuff. And we colored the windows, because the windows was the front and the side windows, passenger and driver side windows, was white. So it really had no interior to go on, and we just painted the windows black, and it matches the sides that was already black, and perfectly. And we was able to detail the rest. Kind of like frame. Kind of like did framework, tracing around the lights and stuff. So we did a great job with that. So nice. We did it twice. Let's see if we can fit this one in here. And get to show you what that casting is all about. Yeah, this is called an Alpha. This is an Alpha die cast. It was made by Alpha die cast. And it can... I mean, you can go ahead and customize it to make it yours. We did a lot of detail on the front and the back, as well as around the lights and the sides here. Great job by our guys with the detail work here. That's the awesome die casting of the Red Cross disaster relief. They get started on responder vehicles of 2025. Not too bad at all. It was purchased, but we detailed it a lot, and you're going to see a lot of the casting. You're going to see a lot of castings with that in mind. Next one is the Nissan Titan pickup truck, and made it to, and we kind of made it to a Forest Ranger, but we're not. But this was a purchased vehicle, so we didn't do any decal work on it. We just put a light bar on it and to resemble a Ranger truck, and let it on its merry way. But nicely done. This is a green light die cast, if I'm not mistaken. Green light auto world. Yeah. Yeah, it's a, yeah, can't tell. Green light casting. Yeah, green light casting. Nicely done by Greenlight. And they're making new vehicles, and with new castings and new packaging and stuff. So be on the lookout. If you see any of those in the new packaging and it's coming in a case, hey, go ahead and get them. They're improving their quality of castings on their vehicles, and they've done a fantastic job so far with this truck, Nissan Titan pickup truck. Nicely done. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna get some movement on the camera, so bear with me as we go through a lot of testing. This next one, yeah. Oh man. It's a Chevy Silverado pickup truck representing the Minnesota State Patrol. Nicely done. This is customized. We put the push bar on it and then detailed it. This is a vehicle we made earlier. This is one of our earlier designed vehicles. We just spiced it up with a push bar and redid some of the decal work to make it look really good and give it a more professional look, and then detailed it a little bit more than what it was. Nicely done. This is a customized Chevy Silverado pickup, Hot Wheels, made by representing the Minnesota State Patrol. So that's customized. And this one, whoa, you didn't see that. You did not see that. This one is the green light Dodge Durango of the green light Dodge Durango of the Kentucky State Patrol, State Police. We are really having a hard time with this car. Oh my goodness, let me sit it down. No doubt about it. Alright, but the Kentucky State Police Dodge Durango, nicely done. A little bit customized with the decals on it. Decals by Police Decals and Deals. Thank you, Ms. Rhonda. You did a great job with that, and we kind of did the rest. We added a push bar to this vehicle as well as a light bar, and got it detailed as best as we could. And this is great. It's one of the many vehicles that we have for the Kentucky State Police, if I'm not mistaken. So hold on. We are going blind. We are flying blind here on this thing. No doubt about it. Next vehicle up is the customized Dodge Ram, 2013 Dodge Ram, green light, and it's designed to be the Louisville Police Department, Metro Police Department. Nicely done with the decals. We also added a push bar to it on this Dodge Ram. Looks real good. Light bar was already added to it, but the decal work is, stunning. And we were able to add, put that on there, install it, and found a pickup truck to install it. We had to piece it around a little bit because it didn't exactly fit and wasn't really designed for this vehicle, but we was able to work on it a little bit and get it and pieced it around a little bit to get it to fit. Tailored it, so to speak, but nicely done. Only one. The Louisville, and this will be added to the fleet of Louisville vehicle fleet that we have in our collection, and they're all gray and silver or metallic, and this one's the only one that's black. Well, we may have one more that may be black too in color, with a black background casting. But now here you have it, the 2013 Dodge Ram pickup truck with the Louisville Metro Police Department decals on it. Now this vehicle is not very new. We've had this for years. And this is the American Ambulance. This is the Matchbox casting, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check and see, because we didn't have any. Nope, the Hot Wheels. Yeah, Hot Wheels. Yeah, but the Hot Wheels made this casting. Believe it or not, they did. But they made it years ago. And we've had this vehicle for quite a while. But we upgraded the details and put a chevron on the rear. And we just kit bashed that. So it's kit bash decals just to add the chevron to the rear. Added a few details to the front and passenger side doors, and the ambulance upside down ambulance decal on the front. Let everybody know where they are from the rear view mirror when they're coming, and just detailed the lights a little bit more. Give it a little bit more flash and dash. But there you have it. This is the Hot Wheels ambulance truck. Nicely done. And we have a few more of these, so we might be detailing it similar to this one you see here, but and adding the decal. And yes, the door is open, believe it or not. Doors open. We tailored the doors to that. to that vehicle. Believe it or not. Nicely done. That's the ambulance. A Hot Wheels ambulance casting. And that's all it says, really. It's just a Hot Wheels ambulance casting. No doubt about that. Now, next vehicle up is the Dodge Charger. Dodge Charger is a Matchbox vehicle. And it has we kit bashed it to make it a police vehicle. Excuse me. A police vehicle representing the Baltimore Ravens. And we kind of did the details up. We didn't have an exact picture. We didn't have an exact picture of it, but we had an image in our mind of what the Baltimore Ravens image, Baltimore Police Department with the Baltimore Ravens decals, kit bashed into it, what it was going to be like. We had a picture in our minds what it was going to be like, and then once we got it done, somebody sent us a picture that represented it, and it's almost pretty accurate to what we had, with the exception of they had an interior design of the Ravens inside the font. Picture of the Ravens decal inside the font of the police font of the police on the Baltimore Ravens on the Baltimore Police Department vehicle here. But nicely done. Hey, it looks good here, and it represents. Now the team got to do the rest, but right now this is looking good, and this is a Dodge Charger. Baltimore Police Department, Baltimore City or Baltimore Police Department with the Baltimore Ravens decals kit bashed in here. Another Baltimore City Police Department design that was also, well, I created this decal, but it represents the Baltimore Orioles. So this is a police department, Baltimore City Police Department representing with the designs, and the decals representing the Baltimore Orioles. Now we created the decals on this one by ourselves, so yeah, we didn't know how it was going to come out. It came out real well on this Police Interceptor Utility. Green light Police Interceptor Utility casting, nicely done. And then we added a light bar, and then look good, and decast those kit bash those decals in there that we created, and did a great job with that. That looks really spiffy, really spiffy. I look at it and admire it every time. Nicely done, nicely done. The Baltimore City Police Department representing the Baltimore Orioles, a baseball team, with the decals intact, created by us. Next vehicle up is the Berkeley County Sheriff's Department Mustang. Nicely done, yeah. Nicely done. That's a Matchbox Mustang casting, decorated with the Berkeley County Sheriff's Office Mustang. They've come out with a Mustang, and we saw that, and we wanted to add that to. We wanted to create one to add to their fleet in our collection. But nicely done, and nicely detailed all the way around. Yeah. Had to really work with that to make it, fit into this vehicle, because they only had one to fit the Chevy Tahoes, which we already did too, and we did earlier. But nicely done. Nicely done. That's the Berkeley County Sheriff's Department Ford Mustang, representing Berkeley County, South Carolina. Next vehicle up is the Thatcher, Arizona Police Department in a Police Interceptor Utility. This is a Matchbox casting, the 2015 Matchbox casting of the Ford Interceptor Utility casting, representing the Thatcher Police Department. Nicely done with the decals and everything else. Nicely detailed all the way around. Yeah. Good, sleek, well done. And that will be the representing Thatcher, Arizona, but nicely done on this. And that is the Thatcher, Arizona Police Department on a Police Interceptor, Matchbox Police Interceptor Utility casting. representing. Next vehicle up is the Oklahoma State Highway Patrol on a Chevy Camaro. Nicely done. Customized inside, customized and detailed. Did the spoiler, detailed the spoiler with the lights, with the light detail on that, and then light detail on top, light detail on the side, side floorboards, if you want to call it a floorboard, but nicely done either way. Then put some decals on it. It's not, this is one of those racing Camaros, so it's not contoured all the way, to the best, at its best, like you see normal Camaros, but it's, but putting these decals on it was well done, and well set up on that. Good job by the guys on the team. They did a great job with that, and setting the decals up, getting them, and getting the detail as best as possible. Also has the blue light detail that we did. Nicely done on the headlights. Nicely done. Nice. I couldn't ask for anything better. That's the Oklahoma State Highway Patrol. Sporting a Chevy Camaro. Hot Wheels casting. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Next vehicle up. Yeah, this is a purchase vehicle. This is the purchase vehicle of the Kennedy Space Center Security Patrol vehicle. Yeah. Matchbox made one. Greenlight made one too, but that was for the Dodge Durango. But this one's made by the, I think we have that as well. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We'll show you that. We'll show you that momentarily. But these are the Dodge. These are the Matchbox Dodge Charger vehicles that they were sporting. Nicely done. We purchased it, of course, but we detailed the front and the back and put a lot of detail to it in the all the way around. Details in the front and the back and the push bar as well. Darken the mirror covers. Did a great job with the tail lights as well. All detailed in. So nice. We made it twice. Nicely done. And get you nice and going, all the way around. All right. Now, you'll hear a lot of noise while we move this around, but nicely done. Those are the Matchbox Dodge Charger Kennedy Space Center Patrol vehicles that we have. And while we're here, we might as well show you the Dodge Durango Greenlight castings of the same unit. Nicely done. This was purchased. Nicely done Greenlight castings, and we'll show that twice too. Well, nicely done. Got a didn't do too much detail on that, and I don't think we did any detailing on that. But it was nicely done and represented. So we have a fleet of vehicles sporting around the Kennedy Space Center. So be careful when you go in that area. That's the Kennedy Space Center Greenlight Dodge Durango castings. Nicely done. Greenlight also has a Dodge Charger casting as well. We didn't get that. Why? Because we were busy getting vehicles like this. Yeah, 596 casting of the Los Angeles Fire Department. Chevy Suburban, I believe. Yep, Chevy Suburban. Nicely done. This is a purchase vehicle that we get from 596. Now, we didn't get a lot of 596 enrolling vehicles as of late, but we're working on them. We did start off the year, but then everybody else started picking up on it and started getting them before we could get them, and they sold out before we can get our hands on them. But we got a few. We got a few of them, and this is one of them. and that's the purchase vehicle of the Chevy Suburban, Los Angeles Fire Department, Battalion 3, B3. I love that. B3, B3. Love it. Next vehicle up is another fire department by 596 casting. Is the Chicago Fire Department fire chief vehicle, Chevy Tahoe. Nicely done. That was a good casting purchased. I don't think we did any detail work on it. It looked good, just like it is. I think with 596, it's one of the few that we haven't really done detail work at all, or used this casting to make another unit. We haven't done that yet, but nicely done here. Nicely done, nicely done, nicely done. 596. All right, that's the Chicago Fire Department of the Chevy Tahoe, Chicago Fire Department, sporting it. Oh my goodness. Next vehicle up is a green light. Chevy Tahoe of the Missouri State Highway Patrol. Nicely done. I think you've seen this in previous videos, but if you haven't, this is your shot to get a good look at it. It's one of many the castings that we designed and refurbished into the Missouri State Highway Patrol, and this is one of them. Nicely done all the way around, and well, you know, that's the one we customized. The Missouri State Highway Patrol, nicely done. Get some. All right. Next vehicle up is the Easley, South Carolina Police Department, sporting a green light Chevy Silverado casting. Nicely done. We customized this, adding the light bar and putting on the decals on this thing, and it's just spot on gorgeous. Had to do a little detail work with the decals, but not too much. As you can see, everything else, the decals, putting it on there kind of took care of everything else as far as the look and the elegance of it. Nicely done. And that is a customized Chevy Silverado green light pickup truck casting, sporting the Easley Police Department in South Carolina. Nicely done. A couple of New York vehicles we want to get through, and get this one. This is the green light Ford Police Interceptor Utility casting, or Ford Explorer casting of the NYPD. They were sporting the colors representing pride, equality, and peace. Nicely done. Purchase vehicle. And yeah, that came at a time when we bought a set. Nicely done. We bought the set. We bought like two of them. You know, we like to buy two of everything we have. So we have two to the set. But nicely done. This is the Ford Police Interceptor Utility, or Ford Explorer, of the Pride New York Police Department, was sporting the Pride designs. Come back here. Next unit, well, it's the same unit, similar unit. This is the Ford Police Interceptor sedan, or the Ford Taurus, with the classic New York Police Department designs here. Nicely done. This is purchased by Greenlight. This is purchased from the Greenlight casting. I'm not sure what number they're on the series. 47, I think. Yeah. But nicely done. Nicely done. Those the Ford Explorer police sedans, yeah. Ford Taurus police sedans, Ford Explorer, Ford Police Interceptor sedans. or Ford Tauruses. Here is the green light. Chevy Silverados. I think, wait a minute, Chevy. It's a Chevy. But it's a Chevy pickup truck of the New York Police Department. And with time, and barring the time, we're trying to get this through as best as possible. So we're going to sport you these purchase NYPD Chevy pickup truck and pickup trucks of the NYPD. Nicely done. So nice, got it twice. And they didn't come with this pack, I don't think. Did not at all. I know this didn't come with the pack. And this is a Ford Transit van of some semblance. a box van. Brought to you by 596 Casting of the NYPD. Looks real good. Nicely done. Alright, that's the box van, Chevy box van, and a Ford box van, Ford box van. And this is the Polizzi, the German Polizzi, and the Volkswagen Beetle. That came with the pack as well. You did great with that. Man, I'm surprised that held up. That looked good. That looks real good. The only time I sported that, it looks real good. This is a purchase vehicle as well that came out of that pack with the New Yorks and everything else. There's gonna be more coming into it, but that's coming from pack 47. German Polizzi, sporting the Volkswagen Beetle, and back in the day. But I would have never thought they drive vehicles like this. That must be a traffic version of it. You know, have a traffic department and stuff. Yeah. Get a little serious here. This is the Dodge Challenger casting 2020 Dodge Challenger casting of the Texas State Highway Patrol. Now, it's a purchased vehicle. As we do it twice here. Now, this is a purchased vehicle, but we detailed it a little bit and detailed the headlights, and detailed the visor lights on the front and the back. We detailed a little bit of the front, and it looks real sporty. We wanted to keep it a slick top version, and keep it like a slick top version. That way it works out well. And this is purchased, but we did a little detail work. Don't worry about the detail work if you're just looking for it to buy it straight. And it looks great as is when you buy it, when you purchase it. Yeah, it looks great as is. You don't have to do any details to it. We didn't do too much details to it behind it. So, nicely done. This is the Dodge Challenger, 2020 Dodge Challenger green light casting, sporting the Texas State Highway Patrol. And those are purchased vehicles coming from Series 47. I may be off one, but definitely a series on that. Definitely a series on that. Also a series on this is the South Carolina Highway Patrol Ford Mustang. Nicely done. Now we did this, it's purchased, but we did this vehicle, we detailed this vehicle a great deal. Especially on the back, we darkened the back, we detailed the front, added visor lights on the front and the back, and added a decal state trooper on the back. It didn't have anything on the back, and I was kind of bummed out. And we detailed the headlights as well. So that's what we did. I'm sorry, but it just had to be, some detailing has to be done, and I think we did a dynamite job with the detailing of it. It looks good by itself, but there is room for detailing for those that want to customize it and detail it a little bit better. and probably even better than we did. But we did a great job with that. Made it. It's a 2024 Ford Mustang version. So there you go. Just a lot of detailing than we did on this one. Probably the most detailing we did out of those vehicles that came in that 47 Greenlight Police Series 47 series. Yeah, we did great on that. You got a fire truck, New York, Fire Department of New York. Fire Department, New York, and this is a Ford vehicle. Can't tell exactly what it is. Ford F-350, I think it is, but it's a good year. It's a late year, like 1980. Ford fire vehicle, F-350 fire vehicle. Nicely done. Fire Department, representing the Fire Department of New York. So nice. We did it twice, and I don't think we did anything to the chevron. We just put it a inventory number, our number in there for inventory purposes on the rear, because you couldn't find any place to put it up to anywhere else otherwise. So we put it on the rear. But nicely done. We have two, but we're just only going to show you this one. We didn't do too much detailing to it. That's the Ford F-350 1980 Greenlight casting of the Fire Department of New York. Nicely done. This next one is the Las Vegas Metro PD Ford Crown Victoria casting. This is by 596, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 596. I think all of these are 596 that we have. I don't think we have any rolling ones yet. Rolling. Just not rolling well at this point. But nicely done. This is a purchased vehicle. Nicely done. Got everything done. No issues. Nothing in detail. Maybe I don't know. Maybe put a license plate on there. I don't think. And it was well detailed. 596 does a great job detailing, having these things detailed to the nines. Now maybe not so much the inside, but this one has a computer inside. If you check inside, we didn't do all the. We didn't mind too much of it. It had interior designs or not, but this one did have the computer and have lights, flexible mirror lights and stuff. Very sturdy, but flexible indeed. Next unit up is the Vermont State Police. Yeah, nicely done with this one. And it's a Ford Crown Victoria as well, purchased by 596 casting. Nicely done, well detailed, and yeah, it represented. And these were fine decals and fine detailing of the police car back in the day. We did not do any detailing on that. It looks good as it is. Nicely done. The Vermont State Police Ford Crown Victoria by 596. Next vehicle up is the Minnesota State Patrol Ford Crown Victoria, also by 596. Nicely done. Well established, looks good all the way around, and man, well detailed, nicely done to the nines. It also has a computer in the vehicle. I don't think it has anything else. No prisoner bar or anything like that. And that's pretty much it. That's the Ford Crown Victoria of the sporting the Minnesota State Patrol. Did I say police patrol? This patrol. Next vehicle up is the Whitetown Police Department, sporting sporting their decals, their new decals. They have a black version, dark version, and the white version as well. Yeah. So these are beautiful right here. That's the dark version, and it looks real good. The Whitetown Police Department on the Police Interceptor Utility. Now the white version is on a Chevy Tahoe, and I have it in my collection, but I don't have it on me with us right now. And trying to make sure we get time to fit all this before we run out of memory. But nicely done, sporting both of them. Sporting both of them. And that's your Whitetown Police Department. 4 Police Interceptor Utilities. Good to go. Last vehicle up. I think it's the last vehicle up. I'm trying to, didn't have anything in order. But the last vehicle up is the Dodge Charger, Hot Wheels Dodge Charger castings, sporting the Kentucky State Police. Nice. Sweet. Awesome vehicles. They were one unit when we purchased them. And we, we did the old refurbishing thing and stripped it, painted it, clean it up, paint it, and refurbished it to make it to these gorgeous set of Dodge Charger State Police Department vehicles. Nicely done. We detailed it to the nines. We added the push bar to decals on the rear of the vehicle as well. We had some decal Dodge Charger rear and front lights, but we wanted to do the front very well. We could detail the front very well, and we did that. And we just detailed the and put a decal on the back as well as the sides, as you can see. Nicely done all the way around. I think that is it. I didn't think we could get. I think we could do 45, in the 40-minute mark. But, hey, let me squeeze this in while we're at it. Thank you for watching W.K.R.H 12 Productions. It's been a blast. I know we've had problems with our equipment and everything else, but thank you for sticking with us. We got it, and we got it set up, and we said, let's do it now while it's still intact. But thank you for watching W.K.R.H 12 Productions. I'm Keith. And thank you for supporting our channel in every way, shape, or form. Thank you for watching once again. We'll see you on the next one.